Well, hello, Stewart. Welcome to WG Content's Unscripted. It's so nice to have you.
Kirsten, I am so excited. How much fun.
Yeah. I
Thank you for
feel like
inviting
we've
me.
already, yeah, I feel like we've already started this unscripted conversation before we hit record. So, before we get to that, because I think you know where we're going to start. Um, Stewart is the CEO, founder of Healthcare Success. Most, I think, of people in our network know who you are. So, thanks again for joining me for 15 minutes to have this fun conversation.
I'm so excited, like I said, and I love the format. Like this is the
Yeah.
coolest thing.
Yeah. And I think we already uncovered something really fun and interesting about you that I feel like everyone needs to know. And that is your relationship to the Michael Jackson tour, right? In
Yeah,
19, what
sure.
year was it? Okay, well, you just tell, you
88,
say how
1980,
you
yeah.
know and have rubbed shoulders with Michael Jackson and have a picture to prove it.
Yeah, so what happened just a moment ago, Kirsten said, I just got back from Barcelona. Have you ever been there? I'm like, well, actually, yes. I'll do the short version, Kirsten. When I was in my 20s, my two friends of mine and I moved to California from Ohio, and one of them went to entertainment. I did marketing, and he worked his way up to become the head of the Michael Jackson, the publicist for the tour. That's
Yeah.
like back in 1988, the Bad Tour. Michael Jackson was like the biggest thing on
Which
the
was probably
planet.
like one of the most iconic tours, right?
Yeah, it was
I mean, at that
enormous.
time, yeah.
He'd already had Thriller. Thriller had come and gone, but the Bad, there's some big songs on the Bad
Mm-hmm.
album. If you go back
Mm-hmm.
and listen to it, like, wow, that's a crazy. So he got offered a job at MCA Records, and like a couple of days later, after he accepted, he said, "Dude, what do I do? Michael Jackson just gave me an offer to join the tour." I'm like, "What? You're an idiot. They'll forgive you at MCA. Go do the
Yeah,
tour."
you take that when you get offered that. Yes. Yeah.
And MCA hired him later, which is funny. But
Yeah.
anyway, my wife thinks this is crazy, and I just told this to Kirsten. Like, this is pre-internet, and so I had the itinerary. He
Yeah.
said, "Meet me on the tour, my friend." And so I flew to Madrid with no internet access. I got laid
Yeah.
off from my job, so the timing worked out great.
Yeah.
And flew to Madrid, trying to figure out where the hotel would be. And I saw band equipment being loaded, and I know band equipment. I'm a musician.
Yeah.
So I didn't tell you this part. So I went up to one of the guys there and I said, "Hey, my friend Mike is blah, 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 is my best friend. I'm here to see him." He goes, "If you're lying to me, I will kill you."
Of course, there was somebody like that on the tour.
Yeah, like, yeah, I will
Yeah.
kill you.
Yeah.
So, and then that evening, I got to see Michael Jackson on stage in front of 120,000 people. I was behind the curtain. I was one of those annoying people looking at the band from behind the curtain. So,
Yeah.
got to travel around with Europe for about a month. I was on and off the tour. Felt like I was part of the band. I got to travel with the band. Sheryl Crow was his backup singer. A lot of the other people in the band. If you who's curious about this thing, look it up. Some big famous musicians were on that tour, and it was one of the most exciting, fun, crazy things I ever did. And
I
I was
mean,
like,
so how many times did you see him perform?
that during that period, probably about 10,
Wow.
8 or 10. I don't know. It's like because I was on for Spain and France, and
Okay.
then I jumped. I got it's like after a while you begin like, wait, this is my vacation. So I decided to
Right.
jump
Yeah.
off and did Euro with a bunch
Yeah.
of college kids.
Yeah.
I just got my MBA. And then I joined up again at the end of the tour for a few dates in like Bruges and London and elsewhere. And then I got to see him later too. It was an
So
amazing
cool.
show. Like if you go back, it would. There's a lot of good shows now, but in its
Hmm.
day, it was, and it's
Hmm.
still amazing. But back then, there was nothing like it. It was just
Yeah.
insane.
Oh,
So if
yeah.
anybody's interested, they can go back and take a look at the videos on YouTube. It's still available. The Michael Jackson Bad Tour in Europe. And
And the picture. You
since,
got to show us the
since you
picture.
ask,
Yes. Yes.
this is funny. This is 28-year-old me with Michael Jackson at Wembley Stadium, and this was
Oh,
his
this is
birthday, and
so
it's like
crazy.
that. Yeah, it was so much fun. And I have
Wow.
a bad jacket. I have the whole thing. It was really crazy. It was before all the controversy came out,
Yeah. Have you
but it
watched the
was.
new documentary?
I haven't yet. I want to.
I want to too. I haven't seen it.
Yeah. I just haven't gotten around to it. But it was an orbit. Like I just got to chill. It was an amazing time of life. It was really, really fun. It
Yes.
was
Well,
crazy.
that is a really fun story and not one that I've heard yet from anyone.
Well,
So
thank
you
you.
own
That's
the
fun.
Michael Jackson story. You get that one. So,
Thank you. It's
yeah.
an unusual one, but it's a fun one.
All right. Well, here we go. We're going to start diving into some more questions. Are you ready?
Yeah, let's hit it.
All right, let's go. If you could swap jobs with anyone for a day, who would it be?
It's funny because I like my job and I thought about that a lot. And I would say probably today, David Grohl.
Oh, okay.
But I'm
Well,
a
you said you're a
rocker.
musician. Yeah.
I'm still a rocker. I fell in love with him. Depending on what other questions you ask me, I can go into that more. But like, because I couldn't think of anything. I told my wife when I was like preparing for this the other night. She's like, "Are you kidding, Mr. Musician?" Like, oh, that would really be fun to sing in front of 100,000 people. That would be
Oh,
really, really
yeah.
fun. So
I
I'll
feel
do
like
that.
there's a few of us that have that sort of like, I just want to be a performer, like you just want to be like on a stage. But I will tell you, one of the things that I have found, and I would be interesting to like look across all of these interviews, overwhelmingly, healthcare leaders like yourself and others have music backgrounds. I
Yeah,
would have
it's
to say
funny.
like 70% of the people I talk to have somehow have music in their background.
It's really funny. I've heard that too. And you're just talking about Skip, our mutual friend, and like
Yeah, he's
apparently
a
he
big
has a music.
music. Yeah.
Yeah, and it's like it's just such a part of the soul.
Yeah.
I miss it. I You can see my guitars back, but those
I
are real.
know.
I got
Yeah.
that yellow one was the is a Les Paul. It was hanging in the window, and I did some consulting for St. Jude Children's Hospital, and it
Hmm.
was at the Gibson factory store. I'm like, I have to have it, and so those
Yeah.
are my guitars. This is
Yeah.
my kid's synthesizer, but I was a guitar
Okay.
player. Yeah,
So
so.
do you still do you still play today or try to, or you said you miss it, but I mean, so you're,
Yeah, I'm so busy. For a while, like when my
yeah.
kids were little, we went to a big church and I used to play in a band that was for the kids in the junior high that was like three guitars, drums, bass, two singers. Like they
Hmm.
were so good.
Hmm.
Kristen, I had to work so hard to get my chops up to play at that level, and these were
Yeah.
for kids.
Yeah.
And so then I started playing a lot of this whole church thing for a while, and then it's
Yeah.
like I'm running the company, it's just too much. So I hope to play
Hmm.
again before I
Yeah.
lose the ability to do it, right? But it's like the
Yeah.
thing is too is like I was always a rocker, Kristen. Like there's people out there that enjoy strumming and playing and maybe
Mhm.
singing. Like that's not me. I want to play lead. I want to have a band,
Yeah.
and it's like really hard to do. Although now
You
I
want the
guess I could
fan
take it.
blowing your hair and the
Yeah,
spotlight
yeah.
on you and all of those things.
Oh, I
I have
gotta
to,
tell you something funny though. It's like there is a rocker inside me. It's so bad. So even when I'm playing in front of the kids, at one point, like I had put in, I didn't want, was couldn't see the music anymore because it was like, wow, it's dark in here, right? So I'm
Mhm.
not gonna wear reading glasses while I'm rocking out. So I put on contacts so I could read for presbyopia, so I could read the music, so I wouldn't
Yeah.
have to wear
Yeah.
glasses
Yeah.
and ruin my image.
Yeah.
So
You don't want to
anyway,
ruin your image. I'm gonna have to like look across, like I said, all these people have music backgrounds and like, okay, we have a drummer, we have a guitarist, we have everything, strings, everything. I feel like even someone I talked to recently has an entire degree and background in orchestra, like orchestrating, so I feel like we can make some magic happen with all of you
so
guys.
I
Yeah.
risk quick because I know we're a short time here. I did it about I don't know 8 years ago. My team came to a restaurant and it was like, "Why is there a band set up over here?" Like, "Oh, stupid band! They double booked themselves. Ugh, they'll be here for the final moments." And so everybody said, "Okay," and nobody bothered to ask who these people in the audience are that are in the that's sitting with them that they don't know.
Mhm.
And we got up, and it's like I brought up two or three employees that played, and the two or three pros that I know, and it's like and we started off with Led Zeppelin's Rock and Roll. Their faces were priceless.
Oh, I'm sure.
He's like da
Yeah.
da 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 da, and
Yeah.
like that. We did that for 3 years, and then it's like again, it's like it was so much work. We'd always learn like 8 or 9
Yeah.
songs just before Christmas, and eventually it's like it's so
Yeah.
much. But it
Yeah.
was fun. So we could have an HCIC band or a
Yeah.
HMPS band.
No,
It'd be fun.
I've talked about that. I'm like, I think we need a stage and we've got all the performers and
I'll
players.
do it. I'm in. I'm
We
in.
just need
Let's
a
do it.
stage. Yep.
Let's do it.
All right. So aside from playing instruments and music, let's see if you have a different answer to this. What helps you reset when things feel busy or overwhelming?
For sure, I would say two things. Number one, especially working out. It's like
Yeah.
it's the one thing that keeps me from going more crazy. I didn't notice
Yeah.
I didn't say it doesn't keep me from going crazy. I am
Yeah.
crazy, but it's less crazy because of the working out. That has been something that I stumbled into. I never really, I was a kid, I did sports like a lot of people, but was never great at it. But I did start getting into exercise when I was in my 20s, and it's a
Hmm.
lifelong habit. So that is number one. Number two is we eventually was I bought my mom a condo when she was older. She died, and I was able to turn that money into a vacation rental in Palm Springs, and that is like
Oh,
that is like playland for me. I love
Yeah.
going there. And it's like
Yeah.
when it's not rented, it's fantastic. To sit around the pool is
Send me the
amazing.
link to it. I keep saying like I want to go to Palm Springs.
I will send you the link for sure. It's
Yeah.
fantastic. It's really
Yeah.
pretty. I'll send it to
No,
you.
it's been on my list. I had a milestone birthday for a few years ago, and I was like, oh, maybe I want to go there. And so I was considering it and actually starting to plan something there. So yeah, send it to me.
If you go there, you have to talk to me or anybody
Oh, of
else.
course. Yeah.
Any other one who listens to this podcast is going. They want some tips. Call me. I'm
Yeah.
really easy.
Okay. Your
I'm
place is
happy
gonna
to be
be
the
booked
I'm
up.
happy to be the guide.
All right. What's something that you're looking forward to this year?
Well, we mentioned Spain a minute ago,
Yeah.
and so I've always wanted to like spend time to get my Spanish to be better. And so I remember my high school Spanish. I've been doing Duolingo, and so I told my wife at Christmas, life is short. I know friends that are having health challenges and even
Mhm.
dying. I really, 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 really want to go to Spain. I'm not going to wait until
Yeah.
I retire.
Yeah.
So we're leaving for 2 months, and my haven't had time to practice Duolingo like I like. She's fluent. She grew up in Colombia, so
Okay.
it's going to be fantastic. We're going to Malaga. We're going to.
Um,
I'll miss Shishma this year, but we'll be back in time for HCIC.
yeah.
So I'm super excited
So
about it.
how long are you going to be gone? 2 weeks, did
For
you say?
2 months. 2 months.
You're going to be traveling for 2 months?
Yep. Yep. So you can rent a place there for like $1,500 a month on the
No, I
beach.
absolutely am so envious of that. Like, do that. I mean, I think that's the way to do it.
My kids just graduated college, and my wife is freaking out, and I don't blame her because they just graduated college.
Yeah.
Her mom is
Yeah.
older, but you know, Kirsten, life is short. I have friends that have cancer. I have friends that have
Yeah.
died. Like it's
Yeah.
like you just never know. And so we're going for 2 months. And work wise, I'll be available. I work late
Yeah.
anyway, so I'll
Yeah.
be available till noon Pacific time, which is 9 o'clock there. It'll be
Yeah.
fun. So
Oh,
I'm excited.
good for you. I
I'll
think
send you
that's, and
pictures.
so
Oh, I can't wait
she,
to do podcast
yeah.
interviews there.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll
No,
interview
yeah.
you there.
Well, if you're going to go to Ibiza, I'll give you some tips about Ibiza because we want to go.
I would love it. I'm
Yeah.
open. I want to learn anything I can. So
All right.
cool.
Okay. This is a fun one. If your closest friends described you in 3 words, what would they say?
I would say number one, driven for sure.
Hmm.
One would say for sure energy. In fact, my daughter's name Natalie. He said like name your kid Natalie Rachel Gandolf for energy. After you, I'm
Oh,
like, well, we did stick with Natalie. We hated Rachel, but so energy, and I would say creative. Most people think of me as creative
yeah.
too. So
Yeah.
I'm very, I've done personality tests. Another thing is a fun fact. You've seen those like tests where like you could be on the disc method. You're either a
Yep.
driver or
Yep.
analytical or a promoter,
Hmm.
whatever. I'm a high influencer, high D, and that's called
Yeah.
an arsonist. I like to start fires and expect everybody else to put them
Oh,
out.
that's so mine is high D, high I,
Oh,
but
so
I
same
think
thing
my
then.
I is higher than my D slightly, and so I'm called
Yeah.
like influencer or inspirer or something like that because I'm very driven, but I'm more, I guess my I was a little bit higher than my D. I
See,
can't
and
remember
I'm like a
exactly.
little. I'm almost the same, but I'm a little bit higher D.
Higher on the D, yeah.
Yeah. My self
Um,
perception, by the way, is I'm not that way at all. But it was like, yeah.
what's your Myers-Briggs? Do you know what your Myers-Briggs is?
ENTJ, which
That's
is
what I
this.
am.
Oh my
Yeah,
God! No
that's
wonder
so
we hang
funny.
out.
Huh.
David Feinberg from Mount Sinai is too. He put it up
Okay.
on his stock. I'm like, oh my God.
Yeah. I
There's
love
probably a lot of
personality.
marketing
I
people that
love
do
all
that.
those things like the Enneagram and Myers-Briggs and DISC, and I feel like I've done all of them.
Yeah.
And they all pretty much get you the same outcome. So,
Yep. Yeah,
all
for
right.
sure.
So, a question about your hometown. Let's start with where you grew up. Where did you grow up? And what is like maybe a hidden gem in your hometown or like a favorite memory of where you grew up?
Okay. Let me think. I would say, well, I grew up in Columbus, Ohio,
Okay.
and left as soon as I graduated college, like almost the next day. But
Hmm.
I was there for 20 something years. And I would say, looking back, the one thing I remember that's still there that was fun to go visit is there's a neighborhood called German Village, which is way
Hmm.
different than it was then, but it's
Okay.
very sort of hipstery now, and it's cool, and they've got great food. And I would say that would
Yeah.
be, in terms of neighborhood memories. We didn't live there, but it's just a place to go. So
Yeah.
it's
Yeah.
very different. It's funny. The rest of the town, especially downtown, is very different. Like the hockey. If anybody knows that area, Columbus now has a hockey rink. Back when I was there, it was a prison. So
Hmm.
it's very, very different. But yeah,
Yeah. I don't know if I've ever been into Germantown. I don't think
yeah,
I ever have. So,
yeah. It's right in
yeah.
downtown, German
Yeah.
Village. Check it
Okay.
out. Yeah,
Very cool. All
yep.
right. Well, I think these questions you've been you've asked similarly, so I'm going to end with what's bringing you joy these days. We're halfway through
Um,
the year. Hard to believe, but
yeah,
what's
I
bringing you
think
joy?
a couple things. One, like this is sounds stupid and trite, but honestly, like beautiful days make me so happy. It's
Oh,
like I
not
I
right
had
at all.
never I had
Yeah,
never heard of seasonal affective disorder until they made that term up. I go, that explains high school.
yeah,
I hated everything. Like
yeah,
I grew up in Ohio. I lived through blizzards where there would be clouds for
yeah,
months and months in a row. Like that's just
yeah,
that part of the country.
yeah.
Months of clouds, which is just like brutal. And then I'd just say other thing is my wife and I are like she's my best friend. She's my buddy. Like if she were
Yeah.
here, I'd punch her in the arm.
Oh,
So she's
oh.
a
How long
buddy.
have you
And
guys been
that's
married?
20. Then I'm no longer best friends now that I don't remember, but I think like 26 or 27.
We won't
We've
share
known
this
each
with
other.
her. Yeah.
We've known each other since like for almost 30 years now, though.
Oh,
So
that's
it's been a
really
long time.
cool. And so
Yeah.
remind me where you are now, because you're not in,
I'm in Southern California. So
so
we
where
live
in California?
in Tustin. It's
Okay.
next to it's Orange County.
Okay.
And it's about a 90-minute to a 2 hour drive to our place in Palm Springs. So I
Okay.
spend probably 85% of my time here in Orange County and the rest in Palm Springs.
Well,
So
so
it's
you're
fun.
in a beautiful part of the world or a
Yeah.
beautiful part of the country to experience that weather. What brought you there? Was it just you were ready for a change, or was it a job, or
No, it's funny though. I told you about the Michael Jackson tour. My
yeah.
friend that I went there from, we were on spring break, and we actually just before spring break, we were planning to go to everybody in back then. Everybody in Ohio goes to Florida for spring
Yeah.
break if you're in
Yeah, I mean,
college.
I live in Cincinnati, so I get it.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
I didn't know that. I was just going to ask
Yeah.
you where you are.
Yeah.
So then you understand. And so everybody goes to Florida back then to spring break. And so I had a girlfriend through college, and she broke up with me just before we were going to spring
Hmm.
break in
Hmm.
Florida. So I asked my best friend, "Hey, you want to go? Because I've got nothing to do for spring break." He's like, "Sure." And around a pool with a bunch of guys who met from Akron, we decided to move to California. And it's like, I said, let's move to Florida. Like, no, what about California? I'm like, okay. And it was
Yeah.
like, literally, it was almost that big of a, like that
Mhm.
much thought. It was a little more than
Yeah.
that, but not
Yeah.
much. And
Well, I
it's,
would pick California over Florida for sure. I mean,
yeah.
I grew up in Nevada, so I have an affinity to the West Coast and I love it there.
Can I give you one last thought before I go? It's
Yeah, of
just a
course.
fun
Yeah.
observation. So I remember those little koala bear things that used to go on your window. Do you remember those?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, so my
Yeah.
entire life was influenced by one of those. What happened was when I was in high school, I just had graduated. I was talking to somebody I met, and I was getting bored, so I left. She grabbed my koala bear and ran. I had to chase her. So because I chased her, we ended up dating. Because of that, different girl. Because of that, I got a job at the newspaper. Because of that, I met that social circle. Because of that, I moved to California. Had she not stolen my koala bear, I would be a completely different person. Because you look back, there's like that one
Yeah.
event was the
Yeah.
genesis. Because otherwise, I
Yeah.
would have never worked at the newspaper. I would have never met all those people. I would have never gone to California. So, and my
Maybe you
life
need
comes
to
down
like
to
bring the koala bear somehow into your branding or something.
yeah, it would be
It's
fun.
like,
But
what's that pivotal thing that just, changes the trajectory of your life and,
I wish it was an easier concept to explain because like
yeah,
everybody probably has one, right? There's
right,
like one
right.
moment
Like, what's
where
your koala bear? Yeah.
yeah, like what it would
Hmm.
do that what did you do that changed the different direction of your life? And it's like it's a
Yeah.
stupid claw bear. It would have
Yeah.
never I would have never chased her. I would have never known her. I would have never gone there in
Yeah.
my whole life.
Yeah.
So
It's
fun
cool that
fact.
you can remember that, and like actually recognize that that was an event that led to where you are today.
I
That's
know, it's
neat.
fun. I love this stuff. I wish we had more time. We'll talk again.
Yeah. No, it's been great. I really appreciate your time, and I know we'll see each other soon, if not like what, Shishmit or HCIC or one of the
Yeah,
conferences
HCIC.
coming
I'll be
up.
in
Yeah.
Spain. I'm missing Shishman this year.
Oh,
My
that's
first one
right.
in a long
You're
time.
going to be in Spain.
Yeah.
That's a
Sorry.
good choice.
I'll call you.
Yeah, that sounds good. All right.
Good.
Well, it's been such a pleasure. Thank you so
Thank you.
much. Bye bye.